Good evening. We're here at EcoSlow. We've been invited to a little get-together. Some of the people that are going to be here are the people from the Coastal Commission, people from the Board of Supervisors, and various ecological groups like Surfrider, Coast Keeper, Ocean Outfall. So let's enter the building and let's... Good. We're doing, I got a couple questions for you. On July 8th, the Morro Bay wastewater treatment plant had surcharged, and it was called in. What is Coast Keeper doing to help stop the systemic problem of the Morro Bay wastewater treatment plant surcharge?
I don't know if I want to tell you what we're doing. We have some things in the works that we're not ready to disclose to Morro Bay yet. I don't care what project it is, but we have a 1 million gallon a day leak in Los Osos, and I want it to come to a stop right away.
So we have a 5 million gallon surcharge in Morro Bay and Cayucas during certain wet weather and events. Isn't that more of a concern for Coast Keeper than just leaking septic tanks going through fine sand?
A 1 million gallon a day leak for 30 years. No, I don't think so. That's billions of gallons. So I think that's probably our number one.
So you feel that the major contributor of pollution to the estuary is Los Osos?
No, I didn't say that. What I said was there's a 1 million gallon a day leak there.
And who do you think is a major contributor of pollution to the estuary?
Well, the studies that we did in the 90s showed that agricultural interests are.
Please do not panic until the captain turns on the please panic sign. They want to acquaint the public with the problem since it's been ignored or denied for so long, but they don't want to talk about the real magnitude or the speed of response which is now being required. Unfortunately, if you act on the basis of those scenarios, and this is the same data that all of those politicians have access to, that I'm holding in a summary form on 4 pages right here.
Right there is the Morro Bay wastewater treatment plant and hazardous material dump site. And this is where some of the measured sewage from Cayucas and Morro Bay is coming. But we still, to this day, don't know what the total raw sewage generated by all these community has. But anyway, they're in partnerships with Cayucas Sanitary District through a joint powers agreement. And that's Bruce Keogh's office. He's the manager. So basically, if we could just take a walk, we'll do a quick little talk. It's really the plant's right there. You see that big old pipe right there. It says outfall. What we're looking at is the outfall pipe. That's where the sewage that comes from the treatment plant goes underground and out to the ocean.
Regulations have continued to get more stringent, and so a lot of agencies have moved away from ponds because ponds are subject to Mother Nature, and so tend to have more variable effluent. The water quality is not always consistent. Biolac is our third treatment type, and it is actually a very similar type of treatment to oxidation ditch. It is also an activated sludge incinerator.
About the water issues in San Luis Obispo County. Fire away.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that the Regional Water Quality Board has put CDOs on Los Osos residents and omitted the fact that the Morro Bay wastewater treatment plant has surcharged on a systemic level for the last 30 years with up to 4 or 5 times the amount that it can treat?
That is one of those softball questions. I mean, since you've given all the details that would normally be an answer, I guess all I can say is, well, that doesn't seem fair, does it?
Right.
definitely believe it needs fair consideration and scrutiny. It should not be dismissed at this stage. I understand they're doing a screening of alternatives. It should not be pushed aside from the screening. It should be screened like any of the others. Until I've seen a full environmental review, I'm not going to endorse or not endorse, but I strongly endorse considering it.
Oh, I just wanted to note that we've just been joined by Tom Murphy. And Tom is a very interesting product, and from our point of view, it especially has the potential of emitting less greenhouse gas in the form of methane. And
the addition of the Morro Bay Cayucas wastewater collection system has gone from critical to rotten. These problems have been verbally reported.
Start over again, sorry.
That's quite all right.
This thing shut off on me and I had to switch over.
That's fine. I'm going to try to critical to rotten. To give us an eyewitness report, we have with us Richard Sadowski and Marla Jo Bruton with exclusive film from the source of the sewer crisis in Morro Bay.
Based on that quality of water, they're going to first off look at it and they're going to realize and they're going to do their little tests and stuff on it and all this other stuff. But what they're going to realize is that it is what we say it is, and that as a result of the fact that it is what we say it is, they have no means or justification to prevent us from moving forward with the world solution for reclamation and purification of our water resources. Okay, we're at the county. Glenn, let's go give this a ferry tour.
There's 3 facilities that are of interest. The wastewater treatment plant, the desal plant, okay, that was put in by R. Baker, and the Hanson's concrete. I don't know how else to put it. They're using water, they're stealing water basically. They've been stealing water from the coffers of the Morro Bay citizens for years, and it's time that, you know, stop. So anyway, that's the entrance right there, and if you, on the ground, you'll see the two the 2 manholes, and the one over there is the flow meter, and that was one of the things that they took them forever to get the right flow.
the ocean itself is naturally one of those stabilization wedges. We know that the ocean currently recycles carbon dioxide into oxygen with a corresponding capture of the carbon into the ocean.
Inspections were done in July 2007, if I'm right. These images are from just one inspection, but the damage they reveal is not isolated or uncommon. Other inspection tapes reveal similar damage in other lines. Let's take a look at this tape now.
At about 75 feet, and you can see as we enter, you know, as you see coming down, you see an offset joint right there about 80 feet, and then further down you could see how the flow.
83 feet of offset joint.
What happens, Richard, when there is a crack below the water line? What happens when you have large pieces of pipe that are not there anymore